Welcome back, folks. How would you like to hang with Mr. Cooper? Well, you're going to get a chance to tonight through Saturday at the Comedy Zone. But right now, he's sitting down with us, actor-comedian Mark Curry, joining us on First Coast Living.
Hey.
What's happening, man?
I'm doing good, man.
How are you?
I'm feeling, watching you play those drums, I'm like, yes, it's Sheila E. right there. Yeah, Sheila E.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like just like that. It was pretty close to that.
And the song you was playing, I felt it.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was, but I could feel it, what you was doing.
Because you know, you just got you got to have the facial expressions when you're playing. It hurts, you know, like musicians always look like they're in pain, right?
Yeah, but the drummers need to be in front. They always put the drummers in the back. You know, the drummers need to be in the front.
Yeah, they need. I like the ones. I like Rich. You got to get one of those stages that flies over the crowd. I like when the drummers over the crowd.
Yeah, I like when they do it and they just throw the stick. Oh!
What's the equivalent?
Great, Jesus.
What's the equivalent in comedy?
What?
To that, to finishing and throwing.
Standing ovation, baby. Standing ovation. That's the greatest thing ever. That's what I try to go for every time.
You try to go for the standing ovation?
Yes. You build that crescendo up. It's like the mascot. You know, when you were the mascot, you tried to beat the other mascot.
All you got to do is keep them in the game.
Ready to go.
Speaking of mascots, though, you're a Golden State Warrior fan.
Golden State,
Oakland, that's where you grew up.
Raiders, all of that. Yes.
Raiders look
and
like
all
they're
our teams in Oakland. This is how Oakland, we don't have mascots. The Golden State Warriors don't have a mascot. The Oakland Raiders don't have a mascot. My Oakland A's don't have a mascot. We used to have the donkey, but he died.
Well, the A's had the elephant too. The elephant.
Yeah, that was way back. But
then the Warriors had a dunking guy. They had a spandex guy.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened to him. I think he just took the suit and kept going. They gave him some new shoes, and he's like, these $200.
You're a huge Warriors fan.
Yes.
Obviously. And Steph Curry, does he give you credit for?
Yes.
Mr. Cooper was a former Warrior player, and then moved on to teaching.
I'm the first Curry on the Warriors. First Curry on the Warriors to make the team, and I made the team. People don't realize that.
There you go. There's the old intro.
Yeah, that's the old intro, baby.
Do you still have that jacket?
In Vogue.
In Vogue. Yeah, they were
I still have that
the
jacket.
intro.
I can still wear the same clothes.
You got that vest?
Yeah. I remember they had to pick me up. I remember all those girls had to pick me up. They were like,
Oh, like lift you. I thought you meant all four of those girls picked you up.
Yeah, they did. Well, they lift me up.
I was saying,
look at this. These old video. Oh my God, it's so funny. I look at my old shows. It's time to come back. I think it's time to come back. It's time.
I mean, you've been in the business a long time. Yeah. Obviously, that show was huge, but you had a bunch of other shows along the way. The stand-up now. Is it just going back to the roots?
No, the stand-up is just me being funny. This is what I always did was stand. I was a comedian here. I always been a stand-up comedian. That's what is that? That's Def Comedy Jam.
Def Comedy Jam.
And they're bringing that back. I always look at my clothes that I was wearing. I remember that day, you guys, they stole all my clothes that night. That night, I never saw those clothes again. That's a true story.
The crowd ripped them off you?
Yeah, but that Def Comedy Jam right there, somebody stole my clothes that night. I never saw those clothes again.
And you also at the Apollo, you've hosted there too,
yes,
right?
5 years of Showtime at the Apollo. I gave the job to Steve Harvey.
Oh, you gave it to him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. Does he ever thank you for that?
No, he ain't. That big old head, he ain't gonna thank you.
What the amount of people in the business, Rich was talking about relationships and stuff. I mean, the amount of people you've worked with in the business over the years.
I opened up for Richard Pryor, people. What? True story.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 94, I was on Mr. Cooper and Richard Pryor did a concert and I opened up I'm the only comedian who can say I opened up for Richard Pryor.
Because he normally didn't have
He never had openers.
Never had openers.
Yes, I'm the only guy who could say that. That's big right there.
That's huge. Because when you said you opened, I'm like, come on.
Richard Pryor. I got the posters in my room.
Wow.
I talked to Richard Pryor. So that was the greatest moment. I even opened up for Bob Hope. This sounds funny. I went to Bob Hope's house. This is how my comedy has taken me. I went to Bob's house in Palm Springs. True story. It was a Christmas. I was looking at this Christmas tree. He said, "Don't steal anything." I said, "Bam, Bob Hope." Still funny.
Don't steal anything.
He was still very funny. He was saying, "How old is this dude? My God, Jesus Christ, Bob Hope, Richard Pryor."
When folks come out at the Comedy Zone to see you this weekend. What should they expect?
I'm gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Let's talk. It's back to school. Kids are different than we used to. I tell my kids, TV used to go off at 12 o'clock at night. Dun, 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 dun. They were like, well, in 1940, we didn't have no iPhone. We had we had the
Oh, yeah, the viewfinder.
Viewfinder, that's all we had.
I still got one of those.
Viewfinder, you out there, oh, I'm in the ghetto, but now I'm in Yosemite. Wow, is that Bambi? Wow, click, click, you know, it was different. Seat belts, we didn't have seat belts. Your mother took a left, you took a left. That's just the way it is. We had reflexes, right? It's simple. Secondhand smoke, we all had secondhand smoke. Let me tell you, in the
on the airplane?
On the plane. I remember the first time I went to London, the dude was smoking a cigar on the plane. I never forget that. We all had secondhand smoke.
But he was in the smoking section and you sit in the non-smoking section. Totally different.
Yes, they used to smoke on the plane. We all had smoke, you know, double hand smoke. We all right. You know, we all right. You see the kid in the back of the car like that. What's wrong with him? He just need a little air. That's why kids can't pay attention
That's Mark
to school.
Curry at the Comedy Zone tonight. He's going to be there through Saturday. Right now, we're going to give 2 viewers a pair of tickets to tomorrow's 7:30 show. Text the word comedy to 25543 by 3 p.m. You must be at least 21 years old to enter. 2 winners will be chosen at random. Appreciate it, man.
I like this, man. He's smooth. This dude is smooth
right
here.
We'll be
He's
right
smooth.
back.
He reads it like water.
I wasn't reading.